In this video, I'm gonna share it with you guys my top 5 recommendations for loose setting powders. I'm also gonna tell you guys why I use them, where I use them, and what are these powders best for. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so first, without a doubt, I'm gonna talk about the Mercier translucent setting powder. Now, this one retails for $43 as of date, and it contains 30 grams of product. This one has a good value for the quantity you get, and the best part about this powder is that it does not give any flashback. The texture and the formula of this powder makes it a really classic cult favorite because it is finely milled and it's perfect for blurring your face. The only thing I'm going to talk about this particular formula is that it does contain talc, which might be a dud for a lot of people. Also, this powder is great for all skin types, including dry skin. Next on my list is the Haus Labs Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. For $38, you only get 7 grams of product, which makes it quite expensive for this amount of price. Also, this one comes with this sort of like a sifter. You can use this powder for baking purposes under the eyes. It does not provide any sort of flashback. It does provide smooth blurring effect under the eyes, and I have made a short about this one. I mostly use this powder to set under the eyes because the amount here I get is quite low for the price I'm paying for. The only thing I don't like about this powder is that it comes with this sort of like a sifter. Even though it gives a nice coating on the powder puff, sometimes I really feel psychologically that I have not picked any product under this makeup puff. The best part about this powder is that it is talc free and it is perfect for all those people even with sensitive skin. If you have followed this video so far, I would really ask you guys to consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I have been posting regularly from last couple of months, so I would request you guys to engage with this video as much as you can. Leave me a comment and let me know what you guys want to see more, as it really helps to grow my channel. Okay, moving on, I have got a drugstore favorite. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. Now this one is just $8 for 20 grams of product, which makes it quite very much affordable on the list. This particular loose setting powder is a really close dupe to the infamous Huda Beauty setting powder. Now this one, without a doubt, is really affordable and has good value of money. I am in the shade light medium. The only part I want to pick out here is that it has pigment into that, so you can actually use this as a foundation powder as well. So make sure to pick up the right shade, otherwise it's going to alter the foundation shade. Mostly I use this one to set my entire face. It gives a soft blurring effect onto the skin and is really long lasting. But dry skin people, make sure to avoid this one. Now this powder also contains talc, which again is a concern for most of the people, but it doesn't give me any sort of like a problem. Next up, which I don't see a lot of people talking about, is the Jeffree Star Magic Setting Loose Powder. This one comes in 10 shades and is for $22. Now I have in the shade Topaz, which is a light medium banana shade. This is a close dupe to the Blondie from Huda Beauty setting powder. The only part I don't like about this powder is the fragrance. It has like a cotton candy fragrance to it, which makes me feel kind of an ick about using this powder. I use this powder mostly when I want to have a bright under eye. So I like the packaging in the sifter it comes with, so it's gonna avoid any spill into the powder tub. Now the formula and texture of this powder is also really finely milled, which makes it perfect for setting under the eyes. This one gives us same blurring effect just like the Mercier translucent setting powder. Yet again, it has talc in one of its ingredients. So for $22 you get 10 grams of product, which makes it not quite really expensive but not quite really affordable, so it's in the mid-range. I hope Jeffree has reformulated this formula without any fragrance, so I might pick another shade from his range. Okay, last but not the least, I'm gonna share a pro's choice for makeup. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. As the name mentions, it's a no color powder, but it's not translucent. For $14, you get 85 FN grams of product, which is just amazeballs. Now this powder in particular is a professional makeup artist's choice. So it looks like a salt and pepper shaker. It's not great with the packaging, but still the formula makes it a perfect choice for professional makeup artists. Now this one is again good for oily skin girlies. And if you have got combination skin like mine, which has an oily T-zone, I use this one specifically into the summers, which makes it a great option when I have got an oily T-zone. Now the only caveat is to use it sparingly, otherwise it can get heavy and really dry onto the skin. If you have got dry skin, I would recommend not choosing this one. Now if you guys have any recommendations you would like to share with me, let me know into the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next one.